Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. So we're going to be jumping onto a bit of flight sim this morning. Yes, Adrian Luke done. I have shit the bed. It is Harley's first official day at school today. So she wanted to come and say goodbye to me while she was getting dressed. So she was very, very excited to be going to school. So we're going to jump over to the live screen and we're going to go and play a bit of flight sim. Haven't done this in a long time, so there might be a lot of crashing, might be a lot of hiccups as well, so we'll just have to see what happens. So let's jump over to the live screen. Yo, 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 Special K in the house. Adrian Luke, fat fuck, woohoo. Right, anyways. Alright, so we got a few, what we got in the ways of free add-ons. Don't know if we've already got these installed. What do you mean you can't afford it? You've got my account. You can just download it. Yeah, I see a Smelvin too. So he should have my account, so he should be able to just download it. We are just downloading this absolute behemoth of a plane. This is a Flying Eye Hospital, apparently. Yo, Chris Taylor. I can't believe that we've got like people in at this time of the day. I'm really surprised. Say people are either still in bed or off to work. Say I got woken up early by Harley, and this is probably going to start being a regular thing because Harley's going to start going to nursery most days of the week. And then after Christmas, she's going to be going in for full days as well. So hopefully, right, we're going to have to pop over to the content manager here. This is installed. Right, okay, so we don't need to actually do that. Right, so back to the marketplace. Let's have a quick ganders of what we've actually got in here. Aviator Club livery, I've already got that. I think that's world updates. I think that's all we can get for the time being. Possibly, Boggo, yeah, possibly, mate, yeah. We could sort that out. How you doing, Chris? You good, mate? Like I said, I haven't played this game in so long, I can't even remember what the controls are. I've got me trusty little flight stick here. I mean, I paid 10 quid for this thing. Who remembers Maplins? Maplins was closing down and Maplins had this on the shelf. This was originally 90 odd quid and this went down to 10 quid from Maplins. It is the Extreme 3D Pro flight stick. Taylor Gaming. Yeah, this is the 3D Pro flight stick. Like I said, it was like 90 odd quid. But Maplins was shutting down and they were doing a massive discount. So I thought, you know what, I'll take the risk. And yeah, it's just been sat in the cupboard for all this time. Right, let's just make sure that why the old light isn't flashing. Let me power down my lighting system and power on. Right. Don't know why it's not wanting to do anything today for some reason. And as we all know, it does love to wind me up. Right, let's try this. We will jump into the game in a minute, guys. As I say, I haven't I haven't played Flight Sim in such a long time. It is gonna be a test for me as well. Yeah, Chris, I'm all good, bud. I'm all good. To say, my daughter had her first day at preschool today. She went in on Thursday to go and meet her teacher, and then she went in Friday for her first kind of, you know, not official day. It was kind of just going in to kind of get used to being in the school and stuff like that. And for some reason, this still doesn't want to work. I just think this is trying to mug me right off here. Right, you gonna work now? Whee! We got some disco going. Yo, Mr. G-Town. Right, like I said, I haven't played this game in so long, so I do need to go and check my controls, figure out what my buttons are, if it's even gonna pick up, which it doesn't look like it is. General options. Right, I don't think this is actually picking up my flight stick here, which would be rather disappointing if I have to go and play on the controller. Right, let me just unplug it, plug it back in. Have you unplugged it and plugged it back in? There we go. Hey, right, there we go. Mr. Dino. Ain't you got no demo to do? Right, so, right, landing gear is number 6. I should really write this shit down, better I? Might actually remember what I'm actually doing. Right, let me get a pen and paper. So I'm never normally. Oh, sorry for your ears there, peoples. Sorry for your ears. Just accidentally slammed the cupboard door, and that was really loud in my ear hole, so I dread to think what it sounded like coming through that microphone now. Right, so now landing gear 6. Landing gear, power management, throttle. Hello. So that's me throttle there. Yeah, I know which one that is. Reverse is button 4. It's a mugging a mug. Okay. Right, brakes. Parking brake is number 11. And then brake is number 5. I know you're all probably sitting here going, what the fuck are you playing at? Like I said, I haven't played this game in so long, I can't even remember what the controls are. Elevation trim up is 8, trim down number 7. But at least I know the subwoofer still works. Right. Secondary. Plus flat is number 9. Minus is number 10. Right, I think we should be all good now. Right, so if I've written it all down here on my little trusty piece of paper. So if I stick this over here, then I can see that, as well as I played this for 10 minutes last night. Didn't go well. Well, I don't think it's going to go well for me either, Dean, to be honest with you. I haven't played this game in so long. And I'm not very good at landing. I can take off and do all the other stuff, but when it comes to landing, that's where I kind of have a bit of a whoopsie. And yeah, it kind of goes all downhill from there. Right, so welcome to Flight Simulator. We are going to go and check out the world map. Right, so who hasn't been in the stream in a long time? Mr. G-Town. Where would you like us to start? Let's say we don't want to go, I mean, majorly far. I played it for about an hour and I landed and I did. Right, so I'm thinking about starting like Heathrow and flying maybe up to Scotland sort of area. I think that's what we should do. I think we should go from London Heathrow up to Glasgow, I think. Or should we go from Gatwick? Actually, we'll go from Heathrow. I think Heathrow. Right, so you want to start at London. Thank you very much for the like there, bro. Much appreciated, and welcome along to the channel. Right, so we're going to set this as the departure. And we're on an asphalt runway 12822 feet. So we're going to head up towards Scotland. Manchester. Edinburgh. There's Glasgow. We'll have that as the arrival. We're gonna make sure we pick the longest possible runway, because we all know that I'm not that great at landing. So we are gonna pick the longest runway possible. We certainly ain't gonna take the little baby plane, that's for sure. The baby planes are not my. I just don't think they're that fun to fly. Normally my favourite is the Airbus. So we're going to take the Airbus. Have we got it? Oh, we got some liveries for the Airbus now, have we? Well, obviously it's going to have to be the green one. Come on, right? You know, DDL and all of that. It has to be green. This is an absolute behemoth. Right, so the flight conditions are currently cloudy, and my phone won't stop bloody pinging. Base has arrived at school, and Jade has arrived at school. I have flown the 747 before. Right, so we got live weather, live traffic, and live players. And I don't know where's the start button. Can we? Oh, there we go. Fly. Yeah, the graphics on this game are absolutely amazing. I mean, if you've got a card that can push the graphical content of this game, then it's even more phenomenal to look at. I mean, I'm only running a baby 1070 in this computer. I've got 2080 over in that computer over there. The text on this control, because this control's so old, I mean the text is like really worn out. Might have to get me like a HYPEX marker or something and write back on them as awesome stickers.
Heathrow Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 ready for east departure at runway 09er left.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 altimeter 30.21 wind 114 at 5. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 09er left Airbus 320.
Check your inbox, Calvin. Oh, fuck me, that plane is very bright. Amir, thank you very much for the like there, bro. Much appreciated. Right, guys, if you are new around here, please do smash the like button and the follow buttons, subscribe buttons. Any buttons that you can see on your screen, please smash them. Let's get the channel going again. Right, so this is... So we're lined up on the runway. Right, so 6, 4. So that's gear up, that's reverse. 5 is brakes. 3. So that's brakes up there. Yeah, number 5 is brakes. Right. So I wasn't expecting it to take me directly to the runway, if you get what I mean. I'm so used to and I can't remember how to turn on and off the aha. So before, when I played this game, the map disappeared. And when the map disappeared, I couldn't actually see anything at all. Like, it just wouldn't... No, we don't want to do that. F off. So we're going to put the map up there. Right, so we're going to go for takeoff. Number 11 is the parking brake. Which one's number 11 for a start? Number 11. One of them two. That's inside outside view.
Speedbird Tower, Speedbird 1461 Heavy 17 miles. West inbound ILS runway 09er. Left
Right, here we go.
Speedbird 1461 Heavy Heathrow Tower. Altimeter tree 0.21 wind 115 zip light. Cleared ILS, runway 09er left approach.
Thank you very much, Chris. That is much appreciated. I am the Wolf. How's it going, bro?
09er left approach. Speedbird 1461 Heavy.
Yeah, say it's certainly has been some time to
continue for east departure.
been a pain in the arse trying to get this game to work, you know.
Heathrow Tower, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320, continue for east departure.
Right, I'm gonna knock it round now, guys. Wheels are in. As I say, mate, the game has been so badly broken since it was released. A lot of people have just given up with it.
Frequency change.
So many people got fed up with it, bro. So many people. Myself included, you know, like I got naffed off with it at the beginning. I sat up one night with a guy called Grant, a friend of mine.
North hold approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320
you know, we sat up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was just transferring files across to his computer to fix his game. You know, and like I said, we sat up till like 5 o'clock in the morning just transferring files from one computer to the other just to get his game to work.
One Airbus 320.
Airbus 320 radar contact 2 miles southwest of Northolt 5,000 feet. Altimeter tree 0.21.
Roger, Airbus 320.
Airbus 320 contact London Center on 1.
Well, they've been saying that for ages, though, mate. That's the downside of it. You know, they keep going, oh yeah, we're gonna fix it, and they never do.
Going to 118.475 Airbus 320.
Right, how do we zoom out? There we go. That's better. Tuning into London Tower Central.
London Center, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320, 9,500 feet. Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320.
As I say, I mean, many people were disappointed with the game when it first come out, that it's been broken for so long, you know, and like I said, so many people gave up on the game for that pure reason, you know, like. Bring the engine power down a little bit so she levels out. Auto engine speed's just pulled in.
Ryanair 332, you are 24 miles west. Climb and maintain 8,800 feet. Expect high maintain 8,800 feet. Expect ILS runway 25 approach by Laurel transition cleared to Laurel Ryanair Tree 2. Airbus Tree 20 contact North Hold approach on 126.45. Good day.
Right, so we flicked onto autopilot for the time being, guys, while we're doing the majority of the leg of the journey up towards Scotland.
Ryanair 2153, you are 77 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree approach by Bravo Hotel X-ray transition. Clear to Bravo Hotel X-ray.
126.45 Airbus Tree 20. North Hold approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray Tree 20 1,700 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra, X-ray Tree 20 North Hold approach altimeter 30.21 continue as planned.
We're on autopilot, bro.
Airbus 320 contact Cranfield approach on 122.855. Good day.
122.855 for Airbus Tree 20. Cranfield.
Nice one, Calvin. Much appreciated, bro.
9,600 feet.
So that will come in. That won't come out of your bank till the end of the month. It shouldn't do anyway, because it's super chat. So it is going to bring our altitude down to 5,000 feet. Say if anybody does want to help out towards the secret goal that is up the top of the screen there, feel free to look in the description. You will find the donation link. This donation is it's going to be not for myself. It is going to be going out to somebody else. That's why it is a secret goal. And hopefully this person will really, really enjoy it. So we are leveling out now. We're decreasing altitude. We're just about 6,200 feet. Yeah, a lot of people did say about the net limiter, mate, yeah. But as I say, I mean, we, right back at the beginning when Flight Sim was first released, we tried absolutely everything you can think of. No. Unfortunately not there, Dino. We're decreasing altitude a bit too much now. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? Where are you planning on going, mister? I don't think you're going in the same direction that I want you to be going. Don't know why you was getting down that low, because we're not going into land. I've got a flight stick, mate. just acknowledged you, mate. Why is it
Going
not
to 118.475 Airbus tree 20.
Tune into London. Contact London.
London Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, 9,300 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, London Center altimeter tree 0.21, continue as planned. Ryanair 206 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 11,600 feet, Airbus A20S. Report them in sight. JetBlue 7, you are 61 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 09 or left approach via Bravo, November.
Don't you dare, don't you dare.
Bravo, November. Ryanair 206, you are 43 miles west. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 04 approach via Laurel transition. Cleared to Laurel. Ryanair tree 2, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Don't understand why you want me to fly at 5,000 feet, mate.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 09 or left approach via Bravo, November transition. Cleared to Bravo, November, JetBlue 7.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 04 approach via Laurel transition. Cleared to Laurel. Ryanair 206. Ryanair 206 heavy Airbus A20 in sight.
The old autopilot then.
Airbus tree 20, contact Cranfield approach on 122.855. Good day. Ryanair tree 2, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
I don't know why he wants me to stay down at 5,000 feet. That's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you wouldn't fly at 5,000 feet over land. You just wouldn't do it.
Airbus tree 20, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I fucking heard your last transmission, you dopey fuck.
122.855 for Airbus tree 20.
No, we're going the right way, mate. Just don't understand why it wants us to get down to so low.
Logan 534, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
London Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, 7,600 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, London Center altimeter tree 0.19, continue as planned. Going to 118.775, Logan 534.
London Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, 4 miles northeast of Echo Golf Foxtrot, November. Request IFR to Glasgow, ready to copy.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is cleared to Glasgow Airport as filed. Squawk tree 751. London Center American Niner 820 is at flight level 365.
Well, it seems to be leveling out
American
now.
Niner 820,
So,
Center continue as
so look, it's now told us that we got to go to
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 cleared to Glasgow
14,100
Airport as
feet.
filed. Squawk tree 751.
Airbus tree 20, read back correct. Radar contact 6,500 feet. Altimeter tree 0.19, turn right heading tree 3.
At least he's decided to actually allow us to increase the altitude.
For contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Take it because of the low clouds.
Navigation climb and maintain 14,000 feet Airbus tree 20.
We're on the climb now, mate. You just give us a minute. We're in a big fucking bus in the sky. We don't want to muller everybody on board. It's in autopilot, G-Town, mate. Pilot's doing that automatically. It's autopilot. We got to climb to 14,000 feet. Yeah, well, I know how to reduce the flaps and everything else. Which ones? The ones on the webcam or the one on the game there, Chris? Yeah, the air traffic control can get a bit annoying, but once you kind of come in contact with a lot of planes, it does tell you a lot of information.
Airbus 320, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Going to 118.775 Airbus tree 20. Manchester Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing 10,800 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, Manchester Center altimeter 30.19 are continuous planned.
Remember, guys and girls, if you are looking for a healthy alternative to your Red Bulls and your Monsters, go and check out Sneak. There is a referral code in the description of the stream. As you can see up on the wall there is plenty of it. It is a great alternative to your Red Bulls, your Monsters, your canned fizzy energy drinks. Yeah, as I say, I mean, for a novice like myself that hasn't had many hours of flight sim, you know, like the fact that you can jump in a plane, you can take off, the information's all fed to you via the ATC, you can flick the auto cruise control, well, the AI pilot on, and, you know, I take off manually and I land manually. When we're doing a longer distance, I normally flick on the autopilot. He seems to be taking a, you know, like a decent. He's en route, which is great. Normally, you know, like I couldn't even get the VFR map up before. It just wouldn't load. For some reason, every time I clicked on the map to pop the map out onto the screen, it just would never load. So it made things really difficult because you couldn't see, you know, you would have to go via your landmarks and stuff like that to try and gauge where he was. So it is a great game when it works. Where are you banking off to, sunshine?
expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Well, I'm at 13,000 feet. $13,000 and climbing. Morning, Mr. Radar. Yeah, take it easy, G-Town. Thanks for stopping in, bro.
Airbus 320, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Not that long, to be honest with you, mate. Probably about a 2-hour flight, real time. So I haven't really played the game a great deal, to be honest with you. Yo, Dark, how's it going, bro? Say, because of all of the...
Expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Every time I got on the game, there was always some sort of bug or glitch, and I just got naffed off of it, so I just stopped playing the game. We are climbing. Shut up, man. For me, I don't, you know, like, I'm not going to pay anything extra towards the game.
Airbus 320, please expedite your climb.
We are climbing, mate. Will you just shut up moaning? Yo, solder. There's a helicopter, is there, Raider?
Airbus 320, you are 900 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, altimeter 30.21.
I'm all good, man. I'm all good.
Airbus 320, acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, mate, can you just...
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Airbus 320.
Okay.
Airbus 320,
Nice one, Raider.
expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for that. No, I wouldn't put a 3090 into an old DDR3 system, mate. The CPU and the motherboard and the RAM would definitely be a bottleneck. Yo, yo, Dom. Let's say, I mean, with all the updates that have come with this game has got so big that I just can't keep up with the update. Like on the YouTube video that I did, it's just the game has got so big that you need so much storage for people to be able to download the game files. Well, a 1650 is still an alright card. I mean, you just don't ram the graphics all the way up to Ultra, you know? As I say, I mean, a lot of people are in the same boat, Dom. A lot of people are in the same boat. I mean, the game's been broken since they released it, which is absolutely pathetic on their part. I mean, they can make an operating system, but they can't make a game work properly. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So it just told me that I was above my assigned altitude, and then I drop down and then it tells me I'm below it. Well, I was playing this game on a 1060 3 gig and 8 gig of RAM, really? See, I'm now over altitude again.
Airbus 320, you are 800 feet above your assigned altitude.
I'm not 800 feet above.
14,000 feet, altimeter 30.17.
I'm like 300 feet above.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Airbus 320.
It's free on the Microsoft Store if you have the Microsoft Game Pass. Well, don't forget, with the Game Pass you get things like Flight Sim, and then you also get Forza Horizon 4. When Forza Horizon 5 comes out, that's going to be Game Pass as well.
Expedite your descent 14,000 feet. 14,000 feet.
I'm descending. Oh God, Rady, you just stole your daughter's cakes, have you? Oh mate, can you shut the fuck up now? Mate, I'm at 14,000 fucking feet. Shut the fuck up. This is another thing that gets on my tits. I've got to figure a way if there's a way to shut that prick up. He's doing my head in. Can't be dealing with that twat all the time. Notifications. Hard. Got it. No, I don't want to turn it off completely. I just want him to stop going. Maintain altitude, maintain altitude. I'm at 14,000 fucking feet and he still keeps going on and on and on. There's no way of just turning off the altitude. I literally just want him to stop fucking telling me the altitude all the fucking time. Sound. Brady, you know more about this game than me. I say I don't want to mute the ATC altogether. I just want him to fucking shut up telling me about the altitude. Any idea, Raider? Navigation aids. Notifications. There's only an option to turn off the ATC voice. Guess that's the only option we got. Fuck it. That shuts him up, doesn't it? That shuts him the fuck up. Yeah, I do acknowledge what he says in the ATC drop down, but he's every fucking couple of minutes, please change your altitude, please change your altitude. Fuck off, man. I wish there was just certain aspects of the ATC that you could turn off. I don't want him to keep telling me that my fucking altitude is off of 14 when it was on 14. Look how many times he fucking mentioned it, look. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 6 times in the space of like 5 minutes. Shut him up altogether now. Cheers for that link there, Raider. Much appreciated. We'll look into that later. Got about 45% of fuel left on board. I do like the fact that you can take the little windows and you can move them onto another screen. I think that's absolutely blinding. We'll see if we can actually land at the other end. That'll be the interesting part. You know what I'm like at landing. Yeah, it's pretty good, to be fair, that you can take these little windows and drop them onto another screen out of the way, which is great. If the poxy box would stop trying to maximise its size, would be great. about to go out across the water now. Do a loop round to Glasgow Airport. Got a fair few planes up here with us, to be fair. I do like the colour of the plane. I think it's absolutely freaking awesome. Doctor. Yo, Mr. Trainy Train. Got the old disco going. Woohoo! Oh. Only done a couple of flashes. It didn't like you as much as before, H-Train. I know, right? Well, you say that, Wolf. I also do trucking as well. And I've got a virtual trucking company over on Euro Truck and American Truck. There we go. Disco. Ah, Mr. Hayden. Yeah, so on my virtual trucking company, we actually run grey and green, or black and green trucks. Well, I would say this has been quite a successful flight so far. It's just going to be the other end. Landing the plane is going to be the one that's probably going to get us the most. I'm not that great at landing. I don't know what you're meant to be typing there, Dom. What's that all about? Yeah, we've always had green. We've had green and white, green and grey, green and black. We've also had green and blue, green, white and blue. Oh, much appreciated, boy. So we are starting to descend. We've got to descend to 10,100 feet. Yep, that's exactly what I use as well. Vipers, Peterbilt, with the old Art Deco arches on the rear. And yep, I'm definitely a Scania boy as well. Going low, way low below the altitude there, mate. What are you playing at? You want to start slowing up and start climbing? Sure you was meant to be staying at 10,100 feet. Oh, nice one, H-Train. Ain't been to an air show in years, mate. I haven't. Descend to 3,000 feet. The air show was suspended on Saturday, was it? What happened? Did someone have a crash or something? Not on this plane, no. I don't think it is, anyway. The man to ask would be Mr. Raider. He can certainly tell you. Oh my god, really? I went to that air show yesterday. There was like a red arrow. The plane crashed into the water. Yeah, Wingwalker had a mechanical fault and crashed into... Wow! Holy crap! I can't see absolutely anything right now. The cloud coverage is like 100%. We just physically can't see anything. We're 13 nautical miles out from the airfield right now. But I physically can't see anything. I'm starting to see the ground. Right, we're 10 nautical miles out. Number 4 is there. Four and 5, right, okay. We'll have to loop back round to the airfield. No, I did find it was in one of the grey boxes. I will buy a proper yoke and all of that at some point. How was she going into school? Well, I've got a window over there that's next to the race rig, and I've also got a set of French doors down the other side of the room down there, and then behind me is the kitchen and the hallway. So I tend to pull the blind down when I'm streaming. Right, we have got to head back over that way. You're not planning to bank right round and go straight for the airstrip, are you? I was going to say, you'd be fucking crazy nutter to try and land on that airstrip right there. Yeah, that's it. That's what I thought you was going to do, mate. I thought he was going to take a dive straight down to the fucking runway then, and I was like, nah, that ain't going to end well. Right, once we completed our bank, then it will come off of autopilot and we'll try and get this bird on the ground. Runway's over there, we're about 5 mile out. Oh, Mr. Wardo, how's it going, bro? Where? Oh, is it not fucking changed it again? I hate it when it does that. That's good old Streamlabs for you, that is. Streamlabs and their titling thing is fucking stupido. Tune into Glasgow. But we haven't had a missed approach yet. We're banking round, so I don't want to declare that we've missed the runway. So I didn't think that, you know, the way that the arc was on the map, that the plane would have got round that arc and landed on the runway as well. Yeah, we haven't killed anybody yet, Warden. We haven't killed anybody yet. Once he's straightened out, we are going to take over manual control. Here we go. AI pilot is now off. Turn off, you fucker. Why is it not letting me turn the AI pilot off? Hey, fuck off now, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, we're back on manual control now. About 42% of engine. See, if I had a yoke and a throttle system and all of that, this would be a lot easier right now. I have a habit of crashing this plane. Real bad habit. And overshoot the runway. Right, we ain't gonna make that. I ain't risking smashing the plane into the ground this time. Ooh, yeah, that was way too high. That's off. Thank you. Yeah, that was a little bit close for comfort. Yeah, as I say, I've landed both inside and outside before, but we was coming in way too high. Yeah, landing is certainly a landing, Warden, but I'd rather keep everybody alive if I can. To say it kept saying that I was going too slow, so I started to reduce my speed, and then too slow, so I increased the speed, and then we overshot the runway. You're only as good as your controls, bro. You're only as good as the controls. As I say, like I said, I haven't had a lot of fly time on this game, to be honest, so yeah, so I started to push the nose down, but we was just too fast, mate, way too fast. No, I don't believe I did Raider, to be honest. Yeah, I think that was what my error was. I didn't put the flaps down. But at least I didn't plummet it into the ground, which is good. Could have been a disastrous smash into the ground. Someone did something, the light flashed, there we go. Mitch, cheers for the like there, mate, much appreciated. I'll take it well and go bank back around and come in from the same side as we did last time. Don't forget, guys, if you are new around here, don't forget to smash the follows. Follow and the subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching on. I've never successfully landed a plane on Microsoft unless you count the ocean landing. I've landed a fair few times, but like I said, I haven't had a lot of flight time at all because the game is so glitchy and buggy. I think the runway's behind us, so well, when this game was first released, I put the AI on, and when I put the AI on, it one of my friends turned up, so I left the AI controls on, thinking that it would go and land at the airport, and it didn't. It ended up smashing into a house, and I came back, and the plane was just on the ground. Not in the right place. I think that was a total of a 6-hour flight. And yeah, the plane didn't make it to Desto. It did land it, but it landed it crashed into a building, so what are you planning to do here then, bro? You planning to bank around and come into the flight path lower down? I guess you are. Yeah, you know that. Maybe the AI thinks it's a suicide bomber. He's gonna cut into the landing path here. Once he's cut in and straightened up, then we'll take over controls again and see if we can get this bird on the ground. I mean, I would have taken a lot wider circle and came into the landing path that way. Well, hopefully not into a house this time, Warden. It's not crashing, it's stopping in style. You're such a muppet. Alright, straighten yourself out, sunshine. So we're about 51% on the engines. Yeah, I'm just about to take off the AI control. It's too fast, too fast. Hello, can you... Flaps are down at 20. Engines at 60. We'll take that down. Overshoot again, haven't we? Oh. No, don't touch the wing on the floor. Oh. Steer? Can we steer? What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Wasn't the most graceful of landings, but we didn't crash. I think we broke something, guys. Why is the fucking door opened? The passengers have departed. What the fuck happened there? Yeah, okay. Well, we landed. We landed it. I don't know. I literally have no idea where the wheel went. I don't think that's how you're meant to land, but we got on the floor in one piece, so that is a bonus. Yo, Tesla, how's it going, bud? Okay, so the door opened. The passengers have evacuated the plane. I don't know where the wheel went. I presume that the wheel snapped off as we approached. Well, okay then. Oh wow. I've never seen that happen before either, Mitch. Oh, there we go. We got our wheel back. Cheers, Raider. Right, let's zoom out of the plane. Right. I was wondering why we had no steering on the plane. Don't be in shock, Tezza. We still landed. Oh, I'm up for 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's because Harley started school today, you see. I was actually up at 7:30 this morning. Right, so how do I now set up another flight from here then, Raider? Have I got to go and park somewhere? Landed like a boss. I don't know about being a boss, but it certainly landed, that's for sure. I really hope, oh, I was going to say, I really hope you don't drive across my path. I definitely landed it monkey style for sure. You didn't see it? Well, we came in to land and the left wheel actually came off the plane and the cargo hold door opened and the plane was sitting like at a wanky angle. It was quite funny, to be fair. Got the brake on full. Can you please stop? Nope. But you're not stopping. Hello? Right, what's the reverse one? Number 4. What button's number 4? Number 4 is that one. No, not forward, not forward, no! Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Right, okay. I got it on the ground and then we died because we crashed into a building. Right, okay, let's go again. We're gonna go from Scotland, where we've just been to. Well, can we have some names, please? Inverness. Where's Glasgow gone then? Is it that one, isn't it? Is that the right one? No, I don't think it is. Don't think it is that one. Which one of these is it then? History, London. London Heathrow. went up to Glasgow. Why is it not now showing up? There it is. Fucking plank. Can I get a different pilot? This one is sus. Fuck you. If you're doing another flight, send me an invite to the group. I'm flying now. Warden, that's not very nice of you. No, I don't want to take off from the runway. I want to take off from... and take off from gate 33. And we are going to go... Well, I've got, what's it, 10:30. Got about an hour and a half. Possibly 2 hours. Wait, Tezza, don't you be agreeing with him? Walden 44, please for a frame from being a dickhead. Lol, the bot got you. Oh shit, where's reverse? Yep, that's exactly what you heard. Arrival at the runway. Right, Raider. Are you in Discord? Come to Discord, me old Padawan. Oh, I need to sign out of Jade's Discord for a start. That would probably help. Sign into my own. Yo, Ash, I see you're watching out there, sunshine. Right, what room you in then, old man? Join the call then, Raider. Oh, hello, old geezer. Hello. Come on, turn your mic on.
Hello.
All right, mate.
Right.
Right, so when I'm going to going down Davidstow Moor, and obviously I've requested to land at runway 29. Do I have to request a request parking?
No, you don't have to request parking.
So when I land, is it going to tell me to go to a gate or not?
No, not necessarily. No, it won't.
So if I pick a gate, will it tell me to go then?
No, it won't tell you about gates unless you want it to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I land, I want it to tell me to go to a gate and park up. So do I have to pick the runway or do I have to pick the gate for parking?
pick the runway that you want to land, and then you just find the gate yourself by the map.
Right, cool. Right, so we're going from Glasgow to Davidstow Moor.
Are you going to add me to group or not?
I don't know how to, mate.
You don't know how?
No. So do I just click fly and then add you from there?
If you click fly, once you're in fly, just click escape, like it takes you back to options, and in the top right, yeah, you'll see your friends.
All right, no worries. So I've never done any of this before.
Because I was flying along with you, but you couldn't see me because we weren't in the group.
Yeah. Raider will make a pilot out of you. Yeah, well, he's tried many times, haven't you, Raider?
Yeah, we really need to do a bush flight with proper flight, so we know what we're doing. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it.
It's just finding the time, mate, honestly. Like, the only reason I'm on now is because Harley started school today. It was her first day at school.
Secondary school?
My eldest has started secondary school today, and then my youngest has started preschool.
Yeah, well, I'm off all week now. I'm home all week.
I say, I don't know if I'll be doing flight sim, like, all week. I don't know about that.
No.
This is another downside to this game, the load times.
Big update for it tomorrow.
Oh, fucking another one?
Yeah, they're going to keep making it better. It's a lot better than it was. You must agree.
To be honest, I haven't been on it long enough to notice, mate.
It's a lot smoother.
My loading bars are like 3/4 done and it's just sat there.
No, I got mine on an M2. You got yours on an M2 drive or just an SSD?
Yeah, it's on an M.2.
Oh. You have to get the helicopter and I'll show you how to fly that.
Oh, fucking. As I've only just got used to flying the planes.
Well, it's got two modes on it for you. An easy mode, so anyone can fly it, or the hard mode.
I don't know if this game has crashed or not.
It could take some time. Yeah, about there, yeah. I won't come into it until you've invited me.
How was your truck driving yesterday? I didn't go truck driving yesterday. It was meant to be farming, but I didn't end up coming on last night because there's nobody about, so... I think everybody's got bored of farming 19 and they're all waiting for 22, to be honest with you, H-Train. So I'm looking forward to 22, to be fair. In your own time, game, please, will you fucking load? I only want one plane on Microsoft, and that's the Sato Cruiser. They can keep the bugs and glitches. Just give me my 4 supercharged fire-breathing engine strapped. Oh dear, Warden.
Is your hard drive doing some work or not?
I don't know what's going on, Raider. Yeah, the hard drive indicator light's flashing away.
I'm doing something then.
I might Alt F4 and reload it.
Yeah, that might be an idea. That'd clear the cache out, wouldn't it?
Well, I Alt F4'd and it did nothing.
Well, the only other way is bring your task manager up.
It's still doing something, but don't know what. Right, guys, we're just going to load the game back in. What an absolute pain in the arse. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, Wolf, I really do enjoy flights, farming. But like I said, because the new game is coming out very soon, people have just kind of got bored of flight, I keep saying flight sim, of farming. What size is the update this time, Raider?
I don't know. They haven't said. It's probably going to be something like, I don't know. It could be it could be 80 gigabyte.
Seems more often than not when they release a new update, it's about 80 gig.
Yeah. And then there's loads of other updates which is not installed. You have to install them. Pick the ones you want. In your profile. Have you done that in your contact manager?
Yeah, I went in and had a look, yeah.
Because in your contract manager, there's always updates.
The big Dr. D loves farming so much he even plays the game with a straw of corn hanging out of his mouth. You absolute knobhead. Say when I finally move out of this flat, then I'm going to buy a yoke and all of that as well. Right. There's Glasgow. From Glasgow.
EGPF.
And then we're gonna go, I'm going from gate 33, and then we're gonna go, where did I say, down the bottom of the country, didn't I?
Yeah.
That one there, that's my arrival. And I want the biggest runway possible, so I'm going to choose 29. Runway 29 we're going to arrive at. Click fly, see if we actually get into the game this time. There we go, we're loading in. Right, press escape and then radar.
Yeah.
Invite the group.
Yeah, I see.
Get that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the group.
No worries. Right, so I've now got to remember how to turn the plane on.
But if you want a quick way, go Control E.
No.
You do it the proper way. You do it the proper way.
Trying to remember how to cycle through the cameras. Oh, that's better. Let's move it around. Right, got to turn on the external power, internal power first. Right, so I know that I've got to turn those on, and then I've got to turn on the fuel pumps. Turn on the batteries. Right, right, I've turned all of those on.
I see you next to me.
I've got to turn, and I've got to do some sort. Where's the fucking mouse gone now? Right, I think the next thing's down here. Turn that to ignition start mode, both engines. Both engines are in the on position. Ignition is in start mode. Right, what else have I got to do? What am I missing, Raider?
What does the N1 say in the gauges?
Sorry, say again.
What's the N1 say in your gauges? Is it creeping up? Are they both creeping up?
The batteries are at 28.5.
Is the APU on?
That's up the top over on the overhead, isn't it?
Yeah, it's down the bottom of the overhead. APU, it's right down the bottom in the middle.
There you go, master. APU's on and APU starter is on. We've got to have the engine anti-ice on.
You don't need engine anti-ice on, not yet.
Right, so the batteries are 28.5. Gen 1 is off. Gen 2 is off. APU Gen, no display. Right, down here. PSI is all the way down. What am I fucking missing here? I'm missing something, radar, and I don't know what I'm missing. The APU's on. The APU starter is illuminated. External power is on. Batteries are on. Brady, are you looking at this?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Right, so what am I missing then?
What does it N1 say in the gauge?
Mate, you're asking me this question and I have no fucking idea what you're asking me to look at.
Go down to your gauges, where your engine gauges are.
Yeah, my engine gauge. So my oil temp is up at 25, my PSI is at 0.
That's it, zoom in there, if you got the N1 there, look. See the N? In the middle, that's it.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, that's it. It says engine, doesn't it? That's the engine. So your engines are not internal, are they?
Right, so I've gone down to the panel down here.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Right, so I've got it in ignition start. The toggles round to ignition start.
Yeah.
Toggle the engines on with the toggles. I'm missing something and I don't know what.
Do one engine at a time.
Right, so engine 1 is toggled to the on position. Ignition start is on.
Leave engine 2 off for a moment.
What?
Leave engine 2 off.
I have.
I mean, it's not. I'm looking at your thing. It says both engines are on.
No, it's off.
Oh, okay. Right, now.
You need to turn your mic up or I need to turn you up in Discord. You're really quiet.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm fucking missing here.
I'm going to change to the same plane you're in.
I used to be able to start and take this plane off without even thinking about it. For some reason I'm missing something and I don't know what I'm missing.
You're on the Airbus 320, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, I've got some activity going on.
Yeah, you need the APU on, that's definite.
As I say, I used to be able to start this plane without even thinking about it. Now, all of a sudden, I can't.
Well, if it gets stuck, you can, as I said, you can go Control E.
The batteries are both on. The external power is on.
Yeah.
The APU is on. So what fucking switch am I missing to get the engine to fire?
Oh, I'm just starting up my APU.
Just put the key in the ignition. Yeah, you wish, mate. See, when I turn on the engine generator, it comes up with fault.
Yeah, that happened to me, but I turned it all off and started it again. To start the first, on the APU, I turned the APU master switch on and then waited until it said that the, and I waited about 20 seconds, then I clicked start and then now availables come up.
Right, well, I've turned everything off, so obviously we need to turn the batteries on first to get power to the panel.
Yeah, unless you use external power. Which is, that's what you're using now because the blue light's on it.
Right, external power's now on. APU master switch. And then you click APU starter, yeah?
Yeah. And then eventually you'll hear it starting up and then it'll say available.
Right, well the APU is on, APU starter is on.
Yeah, and that'll change to available in green.
Right, yeah, that now says available.
Yeah.
Just turned on the APU bleed as well.
Yeah.
Do I need the engine generator on, right?
No, not yet, you don't.
Right. Right, so I've done that. So I now should be able to start the engine, right?
You should be able to, yeah.
So I put the ignition into ignition start mode.
Yeah.
Flick engine.
No, into crank.
Right, crank. And then turn on engine 1 toggle.
Yeah. Should turn.
Yep. Engine 2. Yep. That's what I was fucking missing, the APU bleed. That's what I didn't do.
Yep.
Right, so. Right, my gauges are all lit up now. Got to let the PSI build up out the red before I can take the brakes off. Yo, Super, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the stream. Let's say I will warn you, if you are planning on getting Flight Sim, there are a few known bugs where people have not been able to get the game to work. So just take that into consideration if you are going to be getting it at Christmas. Right, my PSI is still sitting in a red at 2. So I turn this back to normal mode now, right?
Yeah, it should happen.
Both the engines are spooling. I had to turn it around to ignition start.
Yeah.
Right, the PSI is now building. 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's right, Walden. Right, we're in the green for the PSI now. So the N1 is at 19.6. Right, the engine is on and it is alive. Let's turn that back to normal. Let's release the parking brake. Go to external view. That is mega loud having both of the headphones on. Let's take one off. Right, so we now need to back up. So reverse is this. Just double check. Reverse is number 4, so that's number 4. Brake is number 3, so that's brake, and brake and reverse, brake, reverse. Number 5. That's brake, that's reverse, right, okay. So, should be able to take the parking brake off. Why am I even doing that when I can just get the when I can just request pushback? Request parking, no I don't want that, I want request pushback. Here we go. Yeah, I've just, I've played it before, I just, you know, just forgetting, you know, I haven't played it in so long. Denied? Oh, Walden, you keep getting slapped by the bot, bro. Someone's made the lights go disco. I like a good spanking on a Monday, you dirty bastard, you. Right, somebody made the lights go disco, but it didn't come up and tell me who. Right, you can go now. Your services have finished. Go on, bugger off. Right. Tune into Glasgow. Remain in pattern. Right, I've got taxi clearance. Are you already up, Raider?
No, I'm behind you.
Oh, you're behind me? Are you flying that little dinky thing on the floor behind me? Yes, you are. Why are you not turning? Can you fuck off with your whole position and shit like that? Raider's a little smurf, he might as well be. I should really have my taxi lights on, you're right, Drew. Thought you was in the same plane as me, Raider.
I changed it there. Have you got the 747?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, it showed me that you was in a light aircraft.
Really?
It's not on, mate. The assisted pilot is not turned on. Using a flight stick on the desk. Not that this plane wants to fucking turn. Alright, yeah, you just go where you want, mate. Or the tail locked over full and you just want to go over there. Why is the brake button not working, for God's sake? Right, hang on a sec, Raider. What the fuck is going on? Why are my controls not working? Seven and 5, that's what I've got written down. This is meant to be the brake. Fuck, why is it not working? Oh, now you want to brake.
Just pull your fire trigger in and hold it in.
That's not my brake.
By default it is.
No, it's not. Not on this, it ain't. The trigger, the fire trigger is centering the camera.
All right.
So where's 11 is there. Right, let's get these engines cranked up. Yeah, something weird was going on, that was for sure. Alright, here we go. Taxiing to take off. Runway for this or what? Kind of a bit fine, but we're up.
You need flaps for takeoff and flaps for landing.
Didn't have the flaps set, you see. Crikey, give me my map back, please. Slow down, slow down. Can you start to put the fucking nose down, please? Right, I don't get what the difference is here, Jade. What's the difference between you buying it on your phone or on one of my cards? I don't... Ah, it's the missus texting me, mate. Making no sense at all. This is saying I should still be down at 5,000 feet. Yeah, the clouds are a good, really good. Following me, Brady, yeah?
Yeah.
Was we heading the wrong way, was we?
No, it's following you. I think you need to go left or right. You need to follow your pink line.
Well, apparently he's in a different plane. He's in a Boeing. Apparently, he's over there. Raiders over there. You can just see his name there. Bailey, cheers for the subscribe there, mate. Much appreciated. Just download it. Thank you. Right, sorry about that, guys. We are heading down towards the bottom corner of the UK, like down Cornwall way. Yeah, I've never been on a plane either, Wolf. I say I don't like heights. Mr. Raider. Mr. Raider's over there. You're only at 13,000 feet, Raider.
Yeah, I am at the moment. I know you're at 20 odd.
Mine says to climb to 22.
Okay.
I'm above the cloud density, at least up here. At least I can see.
Yeah.
How far have we actually got to go? It's 314 nautical miles. My mum is terrified of heights. She can't even look over a cliff in a game. Yeah, say I'm not a fan of heights, mate. I used to be used to do window installations and going up a ladder and stuff like that. I'm not a massive fan of, not at all. So how's your day, Bailey? Where you gone now, old man? Holy crap, you're all the way down there. Oh look, you can now see Raider's plane, he's right there, look. You climbing? Here he comes. Could have chose a better colour than white. I'm too fat for that, Wolf. There ain't no hope of me doing that. Old man Raiders climbing 19,000 feet, nearly 20,000. It's coming up through the clouds. 20,000 feet. Oh, mate, I am quite big now. When the gyms and that open up properly, because at the moment, I used to be at the gym, I used to go to the gym for an hour, and I used to go swimming straight after that for an hour as well. And then when COVID hit, because of COVID, all the gyms and swimming pools and all of that closed. And you have to book in advance to use the swimming pool. So when the swimming pools open back up properly, then I'll be going back to the gym and going swimming. Is up at 22,000 feet. You're still on full lockdown in Australia? Fucking Jesus, man. Let's say we've come out of lockdown, everybody's gone back to work and all of that sort of stuff, but you know, all the pubs and clubs and restaurants and everything else is all opened back up. There's hardly any social distancing going on and all of that stuff that they turned around and said, oh, by the way, when we reopen, you know, you're not allowed to be, you know, seated like more than 4 to a table and all of that sort of stuff. That's all gone out the window. They don't give a flying shit about that. All the fun fairs and amusement parks and all of that have all opened back up, and they're cramming them in as thick and fast as they can. But the gyms and the leisure centres are not allowing more than a certain amount of people in at a time. So it's like, well, you know, you've got some sticking to the rules and regulations and some aren't. To be honest, mate, I don't leave the house a lot anyway, because I'm a full-time carer to my missus and my eldest daughter. She's got autism. I'm at home anyway, so I stream from home. So this is what I do. You know, when my kids are at school, then I stream, and then when my kids go to bed, I stream. It's just something to keep me sane. Doesn't always keep me sane though. Oh, someone's doing the disco. Thank you very much for the like there, much appreciated. Avendor. So yeah, so we are on a flight. We're heading down towards the bottom of the UK. There's old man Raider behind us. You can see his plane just there underneath the mouse. He's moving like the clappers. He'll be on top of us in a minute. You gotta be on full throttle, surely.
No.
What throttle are you on?
Down. I'm in a 747. I'm doing Mark 0.7 now. I'm slowing down now.
You're in a 747. What was your throttle range?
I've got mine on auto throttle. I'm using the FMC.
All right.
I can slow down a bit. Oh,
It's alright, it don't matter if you go past me. I've got ADHD and autism. Yeah, say my daughter's exactly the same, Wolf.
You need to reset your altimeter, Dave, by pressing the B for Bravo key.
B for Bravo.
You have to do that once you pass 18,000 feet. Yeah.
I pressed it.
Yeah, and your plane might go up or start going down.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. When you push it, it changes what your actual altitude is.
What, in the blue?
No, it'll say whatever height you were. When you push it, it sets it correctly, so it will change. What's your altitude say now?
Sorry. Yeah, cheers for the light there, Lee. My altitude on the actual altitude meter is reading 21480, but the blue one at the top is saying 21982.
Yeah, so your plane's going to start coming up a little bit now, aren't it?
No, it's still staying at 21480.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. So this is the issue that I've been having. That it tells me to go to a certain altitude. I go to that altitude, and then it tells me I'm above or below when I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to actually see my own house on here.
I can see mine and my car.
Yours and your car. Cheers for the share there, Lee.
Or my old car, put it that way. But I can see my house and my garden. I'm coming down to about your level now.
So the blue one's the altitude that I should be at, right?
The blue one is what you set it to, yeah?
I didn't set it. I don't know how to set it. So I guess that it's going to be in here on the console somewhere.
Yeah. I take it your autopilot's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you will see, you got a different plane to me, but you will see the thing that says what your altitude has been set to.
Just looking on the dash now.
Here in a dash in the middle somewhere, you'll have like speed, heading, and then altitude. And dials and knobs for each of it.
Right. Speed and HDG.
No, not there. Up.
There, look. Selected altitude. $20,000 is that?
Yeah. And that, you got a flight level change button there. I can't see it. No, that's your heading button. Don't forget, I'm looking at your stream with a few seconds behind you.
Yes, I got speed match.
Your autopilot's
heading.
not on. AP1's not on, look. Or AP2, they're both grey.
I've clicked on both of them and they've done nothing. On.
Yeah, let me see.
It's on.
Yeah.
I use the AI pilot. I do.
Alright, no, I'm doing it manually.
Yeah, take it easy, Bailey. Thanks for stopping in. Told Jade to go to Tesco's. I want a sausage roll. If I set that to set that to 20,000. So if I take off the AI pilot and then turn on,
You then got to do it all manually, yeah?
well, I've told the altitude to be at 20,000. So I set it to 20,000 and it's reset itself to 22,000. So that says altitude 20,000 in the cabin. And then when I come back out, I look at the blue on the thing there, it says 22,000. So what do you mean you have to set it all manually? What does that mean?
I mean, you have to set all your autopilot and do everything what your AI was doing. You'll have to do it all, yeah?
Right, so I have to set my speed.
Yeah, there's a lot more settings there. You got to do your FMC and everything as well.
Yeah, you're talking in gibberish, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's why best you leave it on AI. If you want, we can go into in-depth one later, yeah.
So I've set the speed to 300. What have I got to set my heading to?
The same as what your flight pattern is on.
I have no idea.
Exactly. So go back to your AI for the time being, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, you want to land.
Oh yeah, I want to land. I don't want to crash.
No.
So he's now climbing even more now.
Yeah, just let him do what he wants.
Right, he's starting to level off now. Still climbing. Fucking hell, how high do you want to go, bro? Where have you gone? Oh, you're all the way back there. Oh, we're not far away now, to be honest. 117 nautical miles. Not far away at all. I might as well be. You're just climbing. 26,000 feet.
Well, at least you can get down.
At least I haven't got him screaming in my ear. I'm going, oh, you're on the wrong altitude.
No.
You're on the wrong altitude. What's the waiver of difference in the altitude? Like, what is allowed?
It's what, sorry?
What is the waiver in the altitude that is allowed? Like, is it like 10 either way, or is it 100 either way, or?
About 100 it won't be in the water.
Because I was keeping it within like 10 either way. 10 under the altitude or 10 over the altitude. And it was still going on and on and on.
Yeah, but you're leveling out now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, this is on AI pilot, so
Yeah.
no, I haven't, mate. No. Yeah, I'm not into all of the like space games, mate, to be honest with you. I like things like, you know, real life simulators and stuff like that, I prefer. Oh, he's going down now. He's going down. It's now changed. It's the blue one's now changed to 3,100. Banking off. I think we're gonna come into the back side of the airport, I think. Gonna go across to EGFF. You descending as well?
Not yet. That plane is so loud and garish, it's mental, I love it. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're going around the back side of the airport. What runway you going in on? I don't know yet.
Does it not come up on the ATC?
No, not for me. I'm doing my manually.
Yeah, so you're not requested.
Not yet. I will do. I want to see what you do first.
Well, I'm going in. I'm approaching on runway 29.
Okay.
Just heading over the top of Swansea. Starting to bank round now. Still at 16,000 feet at the minute. Coming down from 15,000 feet. don't seem to be dropping altitude quick enough, really. I mean, I'm 54 mile out and I'm still 13. Know what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna go and have a sausage roll for lunch, and then I might have a cat nap on the sofa. Got Formula 1 tonight at 7 o'clock if any of you guys are around. Yeah, we've been saying it for years, Wolf. Honestly, we've been saying it for years. That, you know, it would be great if all of these companies come together and built one big open world game. It would be incredible. You know, your lorries taking cargo to the airport, and then you've got to load it into the plane, and then the plane has to fly it overseas and stuff like that. That would be absolutely fantastic. But then you need to bring in like your bus sims and your train sims and stuff like that. You imagine if you could do bus sim, flight sim, lorry sim, farming sim, you know, so you had to make the product, then a driver would come along and pick up the product, you drive that to the airport, drop that off at the airport, then the plane had to then fly that overseas. But it was like this, where it was fully open world. Now that would be absolutely fantastic. You know, if we had someone, you know, like if it was my group of guys playing that sort of game, you'd have like your farmers doing the farming, and you'd have your drivers taking your merchandise and selling it, and you know, and then you would have pilots. So you'd have like a bit of everything in the team. It'd be brilliant. Oh mate, honestly, if they could come up with something like that, I think so many people would be over the moon. Let's say it's like when they released Ready Player One, the film. You know, that was like a mass open world where you could be what you wanted to be. You can drive cars and race on there, and you know, you could do absolutely everything all in one world. And that's what someone really needs to bring to the table next. A full open world game where you could be and do what you want to do. What was that game that me and you was on the thingy list, Raider? The one that never... What was that game that we was on the starter program, me and you?
Oh, I can't remember now. We paid for it, didn't we?
Yeah, the one that we paid for, yeah. That never materialised.
Yeah, but they never took the money, did they?
Yeah, it never materialised in the end, did it?
No, because who is it? That place that we went there, they stopped them, didn't they? They thought they were just putting the money in their pocket.
Yeah, it's a shame because that would have been a fucking absolute blinding game if they had got that off the ground.
Yeah, it did look good.
Still out there, old man, where are you? There you are, you're over there. Still at 16,000 feet. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to bank around to line up with the airport in a minute. So my phone battery decided not to charge last night. Great. Thank you very much for the subscribe there, mate. Much appreciated. How you doing? Oh, 006, how you doing, bro? We're 13 miles out from the checkpoint. And then we should start banking to the right to head to the airport. You coming into land after me, are you?
Yeah.
Got 8 miles to the checkpoint, and then, like I said, we should be banking to the right to line up with the airfield. Right, just coming up 3 miles out. Here we go, bank into the right. See you descending there in front of me. We are nearly there. You going into land, Ryder?
I'll be getting there soon.
You will not be switching off my monitor, no thank you. Just over 8 mile out now. Someone's doing the disco.
at Discord?
Sorry?
What was this on Discord?
No, someone's doing the disco. Thank you very much for the like there. Yeah, every time someone likes or subscribes or something on my stream, the 2 lights in the background flash, change colours. Yeah, I've got all the weathers on as well, mate, yeah. So if it rains or thunderstorm, all sorts, yeah. Flying in the dark has got to be one of the hardest things to do, to be honest, trying to land in the dark. So this guy is taking the long way around. I mean, flipping hell, how many round and round and round the outside of the fucking airport do we want to do? Taking me 6 miles back out to do a turnaround.
You'll have to land it manually because the runway's too small.
Oh yeah, I always land manually. I'm just saying that, like, he took me like 6 miles back out to do a loop round to line up with the runway.
Yeah, but I think this runway is far too small for us.
Well, I picked the biggest runway. It's 5,000 something feet long.
Yeah, I'm just coming on there.
I mean, for your big ass plane, I don't know if you'll have the length of the runway. We're over the runway now, aren't you?
I'm down.
Right, well, 7 mile out. Decrease in power.
Oh, I see fighter planes down there landing.
Somebody else in with the disco as well. Cheers for the like there, matey, much appreciated. Right, here we go for the bank. 6.5 out. If you want to get like paid for all of that, that's it's a separate program, isn't it, Raider? Earth to Raider.
Yeah, Raider's it.
So Wolf was asking, like, if you want to be paid like a career mode type thing, it's a separate program, isn't it?
You can get a freeware one, or you can get a hyperX one. Or you can become a member of a virtual airline. And they have their own apps. I'm down, but there's no parking spaces for these big aircraft with it.
Right, okay, well, we're still banking.
Because I've got a Typhoon parked next to me. Buy a Typhoon.
Still 6.5 out on the bank. How's it going? Jingle, jingle. Here we go. Powering down. Lining up for runway. Are we going to land it without losing a wheel this time?
Put your flaps down to maximum.
Hang on. no, oh no. Well, she's down. Was a bit of a bumpy landing, but she is down.
Lovely.
I am a newbie pilot, mate, you're right. Thank you for flying with Dr. Dave Airways. You now have a broken back. Please receive your free back brace as you exit the aircraft. Right, well, guys and girls, we're going to love you and leave you now. So thank you very much for joining me. And as always, I've been Dr. Dave. He's been Mr. Radar.
Bye all.
And we will see you around 7 o'clock this evening for a bit of Formula One. I can't remember what track we're on, but nevertheless, come and join us at 7 o'clock if you want to see a bit of racing going on. It should be me, Bogo, Calvin. I think Dean's wife is coming on this evening and taking Dean's place because Dean's away for work. So it should be an interesting race. So, like I said, thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for all the new likes and subscribes this afternoon. So take it easy.